Hi, I'm Kathy and welcome to my channel. Today's video is an easy eyeliner how-to for a classic look with just a small number of products for those of us in our 50s and 60s and beyond. If you want to level up your makeup, it's time to incorporate eyeliner into your routine or to update your eyeliner routine if it hasn't changed in a while. There's lots of new products. As we age, we often get hooded eyes, I certainly have them, where the skin creeps down our foreheads, making our eyes to appear smaller and us to look older than we are. We don't want to look like those old ladies you see whose eye makeup is an uneven, overdone mess and the lipstick's all over the place. This video gives you a simple, soft approach to eyeliner to subtly enhance your look. I'll leave links to the products below in the description. Let's start with a quick review of where to put eyeliner. There are two basic areas where I apply eyeliner on the upper lash line. First, I apply a thin line at what's called the waterline, which is the fleshy part on the underside of the lashes at their base. And second, I apply another line above the lashes at and near their base and blend it so it doesn't appear too harsh. Both of these processes are called tightlining, essentially placing eyeliner at and near the base of the lashes to make your lashes to appear fuller and your eyes to pop. Now, I'm going to skip the lower lashes. I'm not a big fan. You can experiment with just a little bit on the outer edges, but this video is really about making those eyes pop using the upper lashes. Here we go. So be sure you have a good magnifying mirror when you're applying these eyeliner products. After moisturizing my face, which I always do as kind of the baseline of my makeup routine, then I worry about the waterline, which is this part underneath as I described. Now I'm going to start demonstrating a pen. This is an eyeliner pen. It's almost like a little tiny paintbrush. So, so you start with by lifting and exposing the underside right here. And then I start just at the base of the lashes and apply just a little teeny line. And sometimes you can just dab it in, but I never go beyond just past the middle because it looks funny to me. I like a very light approach. And then I never go all the way out to the edge because it just ends up kind of bleeding and making a mess. So this is how you just do a simple waterline treatment with the eyeliner pen. This is by One Size. I got it at Sephora. So now we're going to look at doing this with a pencil. This pencil is by Huda Beauty, and it's a long-wear waterproof pencil in a black color. It's called Very Vanta. And I'm going to just do it on the other eye. I'm going to hold that open, and then I'm going to hold it from the top. It's easier. And again, you go in from underneath with tiny little dabs. And so the pencil is an alternative to the eyeliner pen for the waterline. I am trying to decide which I like better. I have been using the pen style for quite a while now, and I kind of think that I might like it better. But the pencil goes on easily. It's quite smooth. Now, I want to talk a little bit about why I'm using black instead of brown, because they often will say that you should use brown for eyeliner. But let me just explain why I'm doing this for the waterline. At the waterline, it's super thin. And I want this little subtle thing to stand out, even though I have a fair complexion. In the art world, using black to outline an object is called cloisonnism. And here's a vignette of Impressionist Paul Gauguin's famous work, Haymaking. And take a look at how the thin black lines define the objects. That's what we're doing with the eyeliner at the waterline of the upper eyelid. So what do you think? This is the pen and this is the pencil. I think they're pretty darn close, and it's just a matter of what works the best for you, what's easiest, what you can work with. So I think it's a toss-up for the waterline. So now I'm going to go on to the upper part of my eyelash base, and before I do that, I need to put on my eyeshadow. All right, I'm back with my eyeshadows on, and now I'm going to demonstrate how we do the eyeliner on the top of the lashes at the base. There are several methods for doing this, and I'm going to show them to you now. The first one is actually using an eyeshadow, just a super dark eyeshadow. I'm using a dark, dark brown, and what you do, you pull your eye taut, and then you apply a thin line with a tiny, tiny little brush right there. And it's the same rule as for the, oops, I just made a mistake because I'm trying to concentrate on sharing my process. Anyway, I'm gonna fix that mistake here in a moment, but I just put it on like that. It's literally eyeshadow, okay? I'm gonna do a little touch up out here at the edge. I don't want it too thick. But the thing that's the beauty about it with the eyeshadow is then you can just turn around with a little brush and just smoke it out, and it leaves a nice finished look. So that's one way of doing it. Sometimes I have trouble with the dark brown eyeshadow creeping down here when I'm applying it, but I can just remove it at the end. But otherwise, I think it's a pretty good look. So that's the first option. Now the second option is to use an eyebrow pencil, just like I used on the Waterline on the underside, except I used black there. I'm going to use brown here today just to match the other side. You just take this pencil, and it's the same method of application. You just pull it taut a little bit, pull the eyelid taut, and then gently sort of draw on a thin line right at the base of the lashes and maybe just a little above. And if you get it a little bit wrong, like I did, right, it is, it's hard not to sometimes, particularly if you can't see very well what you're doing. But then you can buff it out, just to smoke it out a little bit, even up the lines, make it just blend in. But it still gives that color definition that's just so important in the eyeliner process. So those are the two options so far. We've got the eyeshadow version and we've got the pencil version. Now let's try the gels. For our third option, it's the same pen that I used for the Waterline below, but now I'm going to use it above. It's a gel pen, and I just, again, pull my eye taut and apply a thin line. I'm using black in this instance. It's not my preferred color for this location, but I don't happen to have, oops, I made a little boo-boo there, and I'm gonna show you how to fix that, but I don't happen to have a pen in brown because I don't want to use the pen for this purpose. I actually prefer the eyeshadow method, or the method I'm going to show you next. But I just wipe that out with a wipe, and then I'm going to buff it before the ink dries, and then take a little Q-tip and touch up that one section. And, I can also fiddle around with a little eyeshadow application there to cover it up. There's all kinds of ways you can correct these little boo-boos. So that's that. So that's the first gel liner. Now the fourth option, and this is a gel option as well, is a little pot like this. This one is from Jones Road, and then just a little eyeliner brush, which I just got on Amazon. I'm going to put, again, all this stuff in the description so that it's not confusing. But this is the other option. You can just take this paintbrush, pull your eye taut, and then pull on the liner. And I really like how this goes on. It feels really creamy, and I can control the brush because I have a good brush. It's just a simple little angled brush. You just put into Amazon eyeliner brush. And so that just went on super quick, super easy. And I think what I'm going to do with this one is I'm just going to give it a little dab with this small brush to just blend it out a little bit. And then a quick blend for the whole eye, and that's that. So that's the fourth option for applying eyeliner. Now, of course, I want to finish this thing off with
all the rest, you know, the mascara, the lipstick.
There's an absolute dizzying array of products to choose from. I say just keep it simple. Choose a couple of products you like and perfect the art of using them to help your eyes pop and put your best face forward. I hope that you found this video helpful and that you'll give it a thumbs up. And of course, I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel for more inspiration on bright and gracefully in midlife and beyond. See you next time.